I'm all by myself. All by myself. I know I'm early. I know I'm early. But I got a lot to cover. Hey, Art. How you doing tonight, PDR engineer? I decided to come on a little early tonight because I didn't see if is Vinny going to do his workshop after this broadcast. Do you know, Art? Because I don't want to go over and I'm not alone. Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? Mark Saunders. Pete Clark, hello. Art, do you know if Vinny's supposed to come on tonight after my broadcast? You don't know. And you guys know if he's going to have his classes tonight, after this? I just don't want to cut into his time. Plus, that's something I want to watch anyhow because I find it very interesting. And what you learn is terrific. Hello, Angela Crawford. Kyle Stevens, how you doing? M&M Rails, my buddy Mark. How's it going tonight, buddy? Dave, BNSFN Scaler, how you doing? Carolina Foothills Railroad. Hiya, Pete Clark, how's it going? You think so, but not sure. Okay. But not certain. Okay. Well, I figured if, boy, you Dave, I would have thought you'd know for sure. I thought that was your second home. Kyle Stevens, how's it going tonight? Steve Childers, how's it going? Hello. Welcome to On Track Tuesday. And I got a show lined up. If everything goes off right, this is going to be a fun one. Hey, Sparky, how's it going? Sparky 107 is in the house. Nathan, my buddy Nathan DeLay is in the house. But I decided to start it a little early just because I don't want to bump into Vinny's time. So I want to make sure that Vinny gets plenty of time and I get time to get off of here and watch Vinny. So. Yep, model trains. That's what we are here at on this Angela. We're model trains. Model trains. So everybody's saying hello to everybody. I spent the day today gearing all up, well, off and on gearing up for tonight. I'm kind of excited about doing tonight. I'm always excited about doing tonight on my Tuesday nights. But hey, there's Chazco, NS5107, aka Chazco. How you doing tonight, buddy? Dwayne's Fork and Spoon. How you doing tonight, Dwayne, my old friend? I shouldn't call you old. You're probably younger than me. I'm the old one. Can we keep our boots on, or do you prefer to take them off? My feet are cold, and that's Ask Why. Well, it depends on how things go tonight. You might want to leave your boots on. Maybe you can find some hip waders. So, you don't want your feet to get cold, though. Oh, but like I said, I wanted to start a little bit early. Like I said, I want to try to get everything in, get my hellos all got through here, and then talk about, hey, today's Groundhog Day, and I saw my shadow. I don't know what kind of weather we're going to have in 6 more weeks, but I saw my shadow. I hope it's better than what. You know what? This winter, at least here at my house, hasn't been that bad. You know, I don't mind the snow so much as if it gets bitter cold. I just don't take the cold like I used to. Hey, there's Chuck CDP 1965. And you made the list, buddy. You made the list. Georgia Sunbelt, Anthony. How you doing tonight, my friend? All righty. But it was a busy little bee around here today. If you guys haven't already seen it, I already got my second part of the stone house built released today. Actually, I just finished it up. Well, as you'll see, I've got little plans for that little building. We can have a little bit of fun here tonight. Next week, that is supposed to happen. Well, the bitter cold? I hope not. I didn't see the weather. I try not to even watch the news anymore. Robert, the Flying Crow, is in the house. Yeah, I try not to even any more than I have to. I get into these moods where I got to see what's going on, you know, because I don't want to be unaware if they're going to come knock my door down. But see if there's any train derailments or something like that. So I watch the news once in a while. But I try not too much anymore. All it does is just upset me. So Anfield Road layout in the loft is in the house. How you doing tonight, buddy? Oh, John 2618. How's it going there, fella? Dave P. How you doing? Good night. Hey, welcome. Dwight Curley's in the house. How's it going? John, the Schuylkill River Valley in the house. So, anyhow, this past week last week was just crazy. My wife had got sick, took her to the doctor. Doctor listens to her heart and says, take her to the hospital immediately. That was kind of scary. So we took her to the hospital. He kept her overnight, and her heartbeat was beating a million miles. It was I think he said 158 beats per minute when we got her to the hospital. It's supposed to be like 70. So they kept her overnight, got her heartbeat back in track, and got her home, and she's doing well. So thank you all for your prayers. The ones that knew about it and prayed. Prayer is always a welcome. So thank you. Hey, there's Jerry Satz. My man Jerry. You need to change it back to Satterelli. I like the Satterelli, Jerry. You got tired of typing your long name or something. Just shortened it. Brian Page. Hey, welcome. Welcome, my friend. On Track Tuesday. Yeah. Me too. I'm glad she's doing better too, Chuck. So give it a couple more here and then I'm gonna start doing my spiel. Hey, there's Heath. Heath's in the house. I ain't running trains tonight, so I'll be all right. Welcome, Heath. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, it was kind of scary. I ain't gonna say kind of. It was a lot scary. I didn't expect that, you know. So, and then you go to the hospital, and because of the pandemic, I have to wait out in the car and wait for somebody to call me, and that's pretty tough. Brian from the Iron Horse Route. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, these last couple of months, health-wise, for me and my wife has been interesting, needless to say. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody here to say hi to. Randall, there's Randall was in the house. Randall Ellison. Hello, my friend. So that kind of put the old air brakes on last week, but you know, it worked out. It worked out okay. Heath is doing a YouTube meet and greet. What? Wrong one. Oh. Yeah. Heath is doing a YouTube meet and greet. Huh. I missed that one, Heath. Well, Heath, if you've got a meet and greet going and you've got a video talking about it, if you want, go ahead and post a link. And you can post that throughout the night if you want to get your word out. Manny Fernandez says, Wilmer, I saw your last video. Not bad. Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, maybe I could have said a little better. I could have went, not bad. Thank you. Thank you very much. And let's see, who else is in the house that I haven't? Roy Eltham. You know, I pronounced your name wrong the other day. That's because I probably have it wrote down wrong. Yep, I do have it wrote down, Roy. Let me correct that now. Where's my pen? Right here. I won't make that mistake again. I apologize. But I'm old, so I got an excuse. I like using that excuse anymore. I need to take, what is that pill that I see advertised on TV all the time? I forget. It's supposed to help your memory. So Anyhow, that's Vinny's line. Sparky, is Vinny going to have his little workshop after tonight? Do you know? I haven't seen Vinny in here yet. And if he is having that workshop, he's probably busy getting ready. But I want to make sure that I don't want to run into time to where that he could have that workshop, because plus I want to watch the workshop. So blue pill? No, no blue pill. No blue pill. Nope. You're not sure. Man, Dave's not sure. Wow. Does anybody know for sure if I believe Vinny is going to have it tonight about an hour from now? Yeah, after the show. Okay. Thank you, Roy. Thank you. All righty. Heath, you should have known you're on that in that class. Where's Heath at? Probably looking up his link. Hi, Randall. How are you? You're not late. You're fine. You're doing just fine. You're not late at all. You're doing pretty good. It's only 7 minutes after. That's not late. No, Dwayne. No. No. I need a drink. Iced tea. Okay. Well, I'm going to get it started. I want to talk. I know I've already beat this drum to death, but I'm going to beat it a little bit harder. I want to talk a little bit more about the Uncle Wilmer Challenge, which everybody, wow. First off, I'm going to just say, wow. I never, ever expected the response that I got. Hey, Tom's Trains and Things in the house. And anyhow, I just never expected that response. And the fun, I never expected it to be as much fun watching and doing as what it was. It got everybody into the right mood and excited, and I had a great time with it. I really did. As I hope everybody that participated in it had a great time. That was the whole idea, for everybody to have fun. And I sure had a lot of fun watching it. It also inspired a whole bunch of other challenges, which I'm having fun watching them too. So everybody's having fun, and that is what our hobby is about. And man, that was just great. So I'm going to read off everybody's name that participated in the Uncle Wilmer Challenge that I know of as of 6:00 p.m. today. Okay? If I missed you, I put it in my not bad yesterday to let me know. And I had some guys to let me know. So it's working out. So I'm going to read these names off, and these are all the people that participated in the Uncle Wilmer's Challenge. Hey, there's Corey. Corey's AKVR. How you doing? Welcome tonight. Joe Rader. Joe Rader's in the house. Good to see you. Man, all of a sudden now I got a little tickle. It's doing all this talking. I got backup if I need it. All right. I'm going to read off. Nathan DeLay was in there. Georgia Sunbelt, Anthony. Lackawanna Rail fan. BNSF 6951 Cousin Vinny. Dave, BNSF N Scaler. Risdom and Rome Model Railroad. Kevin's Trains, GLE. Joe Rader was in it. Scott Johnson, Train Freak, Grandpa Rails, Steve Childer, Fred Wild, Flying Crow, Robert, Nancy and the Spirit of Colorado Railroad, Dave's Trains, Steve 87th PSAP, Lehigh River Subdivision, Sparky 107, Jack, Pete Clark, Caboose 121, Randall Ellison, Fred E., Hot Rod Rodney, Christian Bitter, Dwayne's Fork and Spoon, Gus Hadley and the Lunatic from Arno, Piddle in the Marsh with Mark Ireland, M&M Short Line Railroad, Nick's Shop, Fox Hill Railway, Robert's Train Set, Dan's Grand Valley, Highball and Hogger, Drew Steele, Roy Eltham, H&H Express Model and Scale, Mr. B's Hiawatha Land Rails, Kyle Stevens, Reed's Train Stuff, William A., Brandon Railway, Grandpa Rails, Kimberly's with Kimberly, which was Kimberly's layout, was her challenge, or her doing the challenge. The Guy and Trains, Mark E. Saunders, Dagger 1-1, Carolina Foothills Railroad D. Knight. And after On Track Tuesday, I had got 4 more people that entered or made me aware that they had entered. Can Do Stuff, Anfield Road Layout in the Loft, Dragon Junction MK2, and CDP 1965. Chuck. 52 different people. Okay. I want to say hats off. You guys are terrific. I had so much fun. I want to mention a couple things. Robert's Train Set and Dragon Junction MKZ. They're from the UK. And Robert's Train Set was first one I noticed. And then I got a little email stating, hey, check out Dragon Junction Z, because he didn't get the title at the beginning right. But boy, I'm glad he did, because the Dragon Junction MKZ video was a half hour long, and he took it to the it was just fun watching him. He was doing it because he was trying to outdo Roberts. And then Robert came back and made another one trying to see if he could pull more using the same type of a engine that the other one was doing, which, hey, that was great. Another one is Scott Johnson. I know I mentioned you in the not bad yesterday, but man, you did a bang up job yesterday. Or not yesterday, but during the challenge with all the different engines that you tried doing. It was a lot of fun. And I'm glad you had fun. And Jack's entertaining anyhow. But he did a live stream and he had a Bachmann engine. He thought it was going to be a real turd. Well, he found out that it wasn't a turd. And it was funny because you had Grandpa Rails, and I forget who all else was in there going, put another car on, add another one. And it kept getting, it was great. It was great. So Vinny, and he did the very first one that I saw. And you know, he got the ball rolling, and he had Grandpa Rails there visiting, and him and Grandpa Rails, well, they was just having a good old time. Those are just some of the people that stand out. They were all good. I really liked them all. I really did. So to show my appreciation, I'm going to have a contest. And I'm taking all the names that are in there, and I got a number beside each one of your names. And I'm going to pull a number. 1 from 52 is in here in my pretzel jug, the magic pretzel jug. I'm going to pull it out, and I think I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I haven't got it yet, but I will get it. I think I'm going to give you a $25. Whoever's number I pull out, I'm going to give them a $25 gift to Yankee Dabbler. Use it any way you want to. For the guys in the UK, to try to save you a little bit, I might get a hold of Digger Evans. He has that guy that I got some stuff from them over there, so maybe save you some shipping. I'll see what I can do to get a gift card from there to save you the expensive shipping to get across the pond. But we'll see what we can do. We'll work out something one way or the other. So I don't have any special person to pull it out, so you'll have to just trust me. Here's the magic number. This one person's going to get $25, one way or the other. And it's number 31. And on my list, on number 31 is Robert's Train Set over in the UK. So I'll have to see what I can do. Anybody can know how to get a hold of Roberts? Well, he'll probably watch this. It's after midnight over there, so watch the replay. But if he could get a hold of me at my email address, which is thisflock2@gmail.com. And I hope he can get a hold of me. But Robert is the winner. So I'm going to put a little mark there. And I want to thank every one of you for doing the challenge. Like I said, I never dreamed that was going to be that many people. So there you guys go. That was a surprise giveaway. So, but it was a surprise getting all the people that were in on the challenge. So I thank you very much. I thank you all for doing it. I didn't mean it to be a contest, but that's the way it came out. All right, so it's 7:21. I'm going to now move into my next segment. That's good of me. Robert's train set won that, so over in the UK. If you haven't seen his videos and the Dragon Junction MK2, you gotta go see him. Dragon Junction is something else. I mean something else. So I guess we're all looking for something to do, isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? We're all looking for something to do. Well, if you got a model railroad, you always have something to do. Just the rest of it's excuses. So, power move. Good to have you in here, Jack. I wanted to say, Jack, especially that I really enjoyed your live stream doing the Uncle Wilmer challenge. I didn't get to see it live, but it was great. I watched the replay and it was wonderful. So, hey, Roy Smith's in the house. How you doing? Yep, challenges. The longest live stream where you do not get past step 1. Yeah, isn't that the truth? Oh, Brandon Wellway. Yeah, I did. Can you start a contest? Well, Brandon, nobody's going to stop you from starting a contest. Hey, Vinny, how you doing? Vinny, are you're doing your show afterwards, I hope, right? So I want to make sure so I don't get over. Remember this from my Not Bad. Well, I put it to use, just temporarily. Got building. We got the other little cup from the Not Bad. I got some Walmart paint, burnt umber. My pan pastels. Some various brushes. Some various micro brushes. And a piece of sponge. Okay. Set that out of the way. And I'm going to weather this thing a little bit. Make it look a little bit better than what I got. As you can see, I took a marker and I did the seams to make it look like tar. Okay. And then up around the edges. So just like a real roof, you'd have some tar. I even made it look like some of it was dripping out. And that's the start. So I'm going to make you guys sick a little bit here because I'm going to do a Vinny and turn down on my thing, on my stuff. Okay. So I think I'm going to start off with, I want to do this roof. I wished I could zoom in there a little better, but I ain't that techno savvy. So I think that's what I'm going to start off with. And I'm going to shake my paint up here a little bit. I think I'm going to take a little bit of that and squirt into here. All right. And I'm going to take my little teeny weeny, eeny beeny micro brush. I'm going to dip it into the paint here. And you know what? I should have a rag. Let me grab a rag real fast here. Yeah. All right. I got an old rag here. And I'll just take off the excess there real fast. And I'm going to go along here and I'm going to try to simulate some nail holes. Now, I'm not going to try to be perfect at it. He missed the stud. There's a lot of stud missing there. But you got to remember, this is just an old shed that they probably redid the roof because it fell in years ago, and this was probably the sides was probably originally mated back with the when the Alamo was. Boy, that don't look hideous. We'll straighten it up here in a minute. All right. I don't know what. Sure wasted a lot of paint there. I'm going to also try to get a little looking rust here. There. Just kind of touch it up from spots and go at it. All right. Just here and there, periodically make it look like the old rust is coming down. I need put some water here. Clean that up. Clean it up. So I can try to use the micro brush again sometime. All right. Now, let that dry a little bit there. We'll move to, we'll start on the side here. I'm going to get into my pan pastels. And let me see what colors I want. Not that. Maybe that. Well, we're going to try this color right here. And this is called Raw Umber is the color. We'll try that. And I'm going to take this brush right here. I got it because it's real soft, kind of bushy. And I go along here. And I'm going to try to simulate. You know how when the rain hits the ground, it splashes up dirt and stuff and mud, that on the sides of the buildings. Well, maybe I'm using the wrong brush for this. Try it a little bit more there. Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting the idea here. You just brush it along there. Brush it on the bottom here. You can get a little on the door. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah. Oh, you can see it, I guess, fairly good up on there. And I'm going to even, since you got this crease coming down here, I'm going to come down along that too. Make that look almost like a gutter. Yeah. Same way back here. Definitely making it look a little dirty, or like it was maybe in a flood or something. Yeah. As you can see, a little more in there. Maybe a little down that way. Get that back down there. A little over here. Just because I don't like the way they did the seams. So we'll try to utilize the seams a different way. Let paint dry. Yeah. Love acrylic paint. All right. I don't know about that. Maybe try a little bit here and see if I can just go down along the bottom here. I mean, there's really no wrong way. It's dirt, you know. We live in Pennsylvania, which we're supposed to be so polluted. Let's try something different here. Hey, you know what? That might work. Let's try that in a different brush, huh? Let's try it with this brush. And we're going, what color is this? So you know what I'm getting. This is red iron oxide shade is what it is. And we're going to apply some of that and make it look a little rusty down through here with the add on to the paint and shade it in there. Make it look like this stuff's been on here for a while. I am, you know, when I got these pan pastels, I wasn't too sure about them. I'd seen some of the guys on different channels using them, and I wasn't real sure. And boy, the price of them, I was like, ugh. But I want to tell you, for weathering something up, man, they're awesome. They really are awesome, and they're worth the price, and they last. And it take you forever to get through them. Let me see, get something else here a little dirty. Let me see what else. Get some dirty. Go to another selection here. I don't know about that. Yeah, that might. What's this right here? Okay, we're going to go to and try some burnt sienna extra dark. Okay, which is this color. And maybe go along the bottom here. just the very bottom edge. Make it look even a little dirtier. I'd try Goglin. I see that you're in the house. Hot Rod Rodney. How's it going, my friend? Dave, Crooked River. How's it going? Crooked River and Eastern. Yeah, dirty this up a little up in here. Just slop that up a little. Got a lot of soot from the steam engines and stuff that went by over the years. We'll just dirty this up a little. Yes, sir. I love this stuff. That's a little too. Now, as you can see, brush is cleaned out here a little. I don't know. That's looking pretty good. At least it does here, anyhow. See if I can get it up there a little bit closer. The camera ain't doing it very good at all. You see the bottom, back. You can see the roof looks a little rusty. And so what do you think? What do you guys think? Huh? Jerry likes it. Dave Strains likes it. And the nice thing about it is if I don't care about it, I can probably wipe the most of it off and start over. You know, I really like these pan pastels. And you'd think they'd come off in your hand. You know, the dust would come off in your hands when you handle the building or handle a train car or something. It don't. It actually sticks pretty good. And go at it. Thank you, Chuck. So James Gotton's here. I didn't see him in here. How you doing tonight, James? All right. All right. I think I'm going to stop there and end that for tonight. And unless you guys have anything that you think that I should do to it, I'm open for suggestions, and I'll tell you if I can do it or not. There's Jim Tedesco. I like the way you're doing your shed, Jim. Looking good. Shane's trains. How you doing tonight, Shane? How you doing? Looking good. For a model that I got in a box full of stuff, for probably $20, I got a box full of stuff, and this model was included in it, and it had a pencil written $2 on it. For a $2 model, not bad. Not bad at all. All right. I'm going to move the camera back so you got to look at me. There you go. And that's a lot of fun. Let me move some of this stuff out of here. Put it back in the container. The old fancy container from the hospital. At least I got something other than a... And I'll set this in there too. There. And set it back here for now. And pick the top page off. My boo-boo paper. And go on. Pan pastels adhere better than others. They're not so dry as other brands. Well, I never tried any other brands. Matter of fact, this is the only thing I ever tried. My hobby store, my train store that I go to, he had these here, and I don't regret that one bit, not one bit at all. And they're well worth the money. That was like, if I remember right, it was like $45, maybe $40 for this whole set. But well worth it. Well worth it. If you're going to do, I'll have them. Them will last me till probably I take my last breath. They probably will. So you can't beat that kind of a... You won't regret it, Dave. You won't regret it at all. Hey, Darren, how's it going, buddy? Good to have you in here. Steve, 87th PSAP. Good to have you in here. Well, these guys, I was busy and I wasn't watching, but I want to do something here real fast. Change and put this one on. Here's our lineup of our, change the banner there and put our lineup up on how the On Track Tuesday gang run. So all righty. So I ended up getting done more than enough time so that Benny can still run his workshop and we won't butt heads with each other. That worked out good. That worked out real good. This here I'll just throw away. So, can a person spray dull coat over the model to get the chalk to stay, or will it stay on its own? It will stay. It will stay on its own pretty much. I mean, you might get a little, but not very much. Once you put it on there, it sticks pretty good. Unless you maybe wet the cloth or something like that and try to clean it off. Maybe, but the pan pastels, it stays on there pretty good. Now, I've used it and put dull coat over it, and then the dull coat kind of takes the effect out of it. You know, it don't look the same as what it did before. The dull coat like kind of washes it off, you know. So that's the best I can tell you, Chuck. But it isn't bad at all. Let me see. Let me see if I have it. if it's out here. I don't see it. I was gonna say the one box car that I did, I used the pan pastels, and I didn't dull coat it, and it's holding up quite well. You can spray it though. Yeah, you can. Like I said, I've used matte clear and dull coat, and like I said, but it kind of takes, to me it does anyhow. I might be wrong. I'm not an expert, but it kind of took the effect away. Hey, Track 10 Trains, how's it going, my friend? Good to have you in here on my live stream. Thank you. They do work nice. I think they do anyhow. Railroad Empire, good to have you in here. So, we got what, 50 guys in here tonight? Ah, that's good. That's a good night. That's always a good night. Yeah, they do. They do work something if you're going to weather it heavy. But I'm trying to, let me see. Maybe do I have it over here? It was the Gondola, Milwaukee Road, 3 box cars. Nope, I must have put it away. But I had a Soline box car that I didn't go as heavy as what I have in the past. Ecstatic the way it turned out. Ecstatic. And I used pretty much, I did use a little bit of the paint. Not much, but mostly it was pan pastels. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate it. Charles Greason. Yep, you got to make a living, brother. That's how you buy them trains. Soline. You knew what I was talking about, Sparky, Mr. Blue Pill. $50 now. Yep. So, anyhow, Heath has a meet and greet he's putting together. I don't know nothing about it. Nothing. That's I'm sorry. It's just the way life's been for me the last couple of weeks. I'm missing out a lot of videos. Ray Central 127. How you doing tonight? BNSF CSX Bob. Wilmer, did you see Wathers is doing that build again? Yes, I did. I didn't get a chance to go look at the kits that they're offering. But if I do, I'm not promising to enter the contest. I might just buy the kit to get the stuff. That's what I did pretty much last year. I still have stuff from last year's I haven't put together yet. So is making a comeback in the hobby. Everyone's buying it. Actually, I got that one as a gift, believe it or not, and I weathered it up, and I like it. So, okay, hold on. Heath's meet and greet is March 13th at Northlands. Where is Northlands? That's my question. Is it in New York? Or is it in Pennsylvania? March 13th. It's in New Jersey. Is that correct, Steve? It's in New Jersey. Northlands, correct me if I'm wrong, Northlands is that great big train layout. Am I right on that? Am I right on that? So I'm not familiar with that. To be honest with you, I'm not. Jerry, who's Heath? Sparky says all the kits are on back order from Wathers. The kits are mostly farming this year. Well, that might be interesting. That might be interesting at all, you know. I was really surprised, though, Steve, that you weren't even considered, because I thought for all the work and extras that you did for your diorama, I thought for sure it would have at least got a mention anyhow, you know. But I guess we all can't win, but in my opinion, don't mean diddly squat. Let's see. Well, you're welcome, Nancy. You're welcome that you got a mention. And I mentioned you again tonight here with all the other great people that entered the contest. I just thank you for doing the challenge. I had so much fun watching those challenge videos. It's just unbelievable. Is Strasbourg still on for this year? Yes or no? That's a Sparky question. I don't know if he can get across the border yet. And then you don't know what our governor will do here in Pennsylvania. That's the truth. I hate to say that. Tentatively, you probably could go to Strasbourg, but yeah, this thing jumped all at once and I lost where I was at. Sparky says, not sure about Strasbourg. The border is still closed. That's what I thought. And then you got to remember here in Pennsylvania, we're not wide open. You understand what I'm saying? We're just not wide open yet. I mean, there's a lot of things that are open, but we're far from what we were pre-pandemic. So if you can do it, it'll be in the fall. And you know what? That might be a nice time to do it when the leaves are changing and everything. If you have never been in Pennsylvania when all the leaves and stuff are changing, it's out of this world. That's a good time to go to Horseshoe Curve, too. James Galton. Wow. You're leaving Buffalo tomorrow to clean up a train wreck in Western Ontario. They're letting him across the border there, Sparky. Sneak over with him when he comes back. Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know if what's going to happen. So I'd like to go to Strasbourg. I'd like to go. That Northland sounds cool. I'll have to check out a little bit on about that place online. And New Jersey isn't that far. I'll stop by and pick up Jerry. He'll know which way to go. Right, Jerry? And yeah, there's Rusty. There's things open here. It's just there. You might find it open one place, and then it depends on a lot on the owner or the management of whatever you're going to go see, whether they're open or not. Because there's a lot of them that are scared to death, and they're afraid to open up that they might get sick or get someone sick. There's a lot going on here. I knew Jerry would be all for a sure thing. We'd do a road trip. We'd be like John and Sparky doing their train thing. What is it? Chasing trains. They'd be chasing Wilmer and Jerry. Chasing us out of New Jersey. Oh, there you go. There you go. We'll pick up Anthony too, Georgia Sunbelt. So I got a minivan. They can sit comfortably, 4 of us. Buck would probably want to come along for this road trip. Chasing trains was fun. It looked fun watching your videos. All right, Chuck. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Thank you for watching. What time is we getting? 2 minutes till 8. I'm going to start cutting this off because we got Vinny coming on right after this with his train clinic or his scratch build clinic. And if you haven't watched any of that yet, you're missing out. I know Heath's in on that. There's a bunch of them on that. Dan's Grand Valley, he's in on it. I'm just trying to think of a few of them that are in there. There's a lady in there too. So I wish y'all I thank you all for stopping by. Congratulations to Robert's train set on my drawing, and thank you all that did that challenge. You sure made a real crappy last 2 weeks into something that was really fun. So thank you very much. And next week is Redbird Tony. Tune in, show him the love too. I'm sure he's got something good planned. As to all of us here at On Track Tuesday, I want to say thank you. May the good Lord's will be done in your life. And bless you. Bless you greatly. So thanks for stopping by. God bless. Love you guys. And good night. Good night all. Go join Vinny. So we'll see you then. BNSF 6951. Go to his channel now and join in with him. Tell him Wilmer sent you over. Good night all.